What is up and welcome back to my channel. Hey, I wanted to chit chat with you guys about mental health, toxic people, blocks in your life, and just like detachment and moving on from things and just breaking stigmas one YouTube video at a time while we become fashionistas together. If you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, keep watching and let's chit chat. Grab some chips, grab a soda pop, grab your snacks, and let's chat. I am definitely on a roll these days with the videos. I'm just pumping out the content. Now that I got some new devices, I got my storage problem cleared up, I am able to give you guys everything that I've wanted to give you and I've been trying to give you. So everything that's in here, I am going to bring to you through the screen. I am coming with the content, you guys, back to back to back. So please comment and send me ideas. So how cute is this dress that I'm wearing? Some of you were asking me on my Instagram where I got this. I got this from iamkarinamarie, the online site. Can you see it? Woo. Okay, I'll try to stand up. It's like a cute little summer dress. A little cutout here, that's cute. I have my Marilyn here. Lights, camera, action. Let's go, let's get into it. We're all real and we're all human and we all need to support each other and lift each other up and just like approaching every situation with love and compassion and kindness is the most important thing in this life. Let's all come together, make the world a better place, one YouTube video at a time. Let's go. Everybody's in frame. So I'm gonna switch it up today and do something a little bit different. I wanted to do a little chit chat, get ready with me, kind of just talk to you guys some more because I feel like a calling and a need to share my experiences and my wisdom thus far. I've been through a lot of, if I can help other people the way I wish I had somebody to help me understand certain things, then that would have been, it may have been a help. We'll never know. I just feel like it would have been helpful. So I actually have a few topics that I wanted to discuss today. Let me come a little closer. So I have a few topics that I want to talk about today. There's so many important things to know, and like once you see patterns and signs of things through your spirit guides and God, you can understand things more and kind of move differently through your life and watch your life change for the better, become so much more positive, because who you surround yourself with is everything. Before we start, I'm just kind of getting ready for the day, so I'm not going anywhere crazy. So I'm gonna keep this. I think I'm just going to like a really light makeup today and just kind of like a little sprucing up. Get ready with me. Start with a little bit of moisturizer just to like prep my skin. Oh, AC is on again. I always forget that. My apartment's so small and it gets so hot in here. I have to always have it running. Okay, if I overheat and sweat to death, then so be it. I'm also just gonna do a little eye cream so that I don't get any wrinkles or creasing. That's the word I'm thinking of. So I wrote a bunch of topics down on my phone so I don't miss anything or forget anything of what I wanted to say. I'm gonna be just looking at my phone again so I make sure I don't forget anything. Also, I'm gonna do a skincare review. My best friend just gave me a whole bundle of incredible products from SkinCeuticals. She gave me like the whole line. I guess I've been using it for like 3 or 4 days now. So I want to do a review and haul for you guys because I've been loving it. So yeah, if you want to know what skincare I'm using, I'm gonna probably film that tomorrow. I'm not using any good makeup right now because I ran out of everything and I just have not made a Sephora trip yet, which I need to do. I've just kind of been dreading it because I know I'm gonna spend too much money. I'm literally just using the e.l.f. CC cream from CVS. Toxic people affecting your mental health and your life. This is such a big one for me and for a lot of people, I think, because like attachment to things and people is such a real thing, and I feel like a lot of people don't even realize how attached they are to things or people or like routines with people or so on and so forth. So you like can subconsciously be dictating your whole life surrounding a person. You don't even realize it. Certain like attributes or characteristics that aren't aligning with who you are or what you want, and ultimately it can end up toxic or bad. It's just so important to recognize, like, you know, you care about people, but sometimes it's literally just going to stop you from moving to the next level, because when you really start to listen internally to yourself and your thoughts, you can have so many more realizations. And even at like no matter what age you are, there's always something to learn from every situation. Whatever situation you're in or experience you're having at whatever point in your life, and that could be good or bad. It doesn't necessarily just mean bad or good. Like you could be having a horrific experience. When you start to say to yourself, okay, what can I give to this situation? Instead of thinking like, what can I get out of this? Or what can, of course, everybody has something to learn from every situation. And I think changing your process to what can I give to this can just have such a huge impact on your life and truly change your life for the better. And like watch how much more positivity flourishes around you. It really can just make all the difference. I even like the drugstore products, but this one is not bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, where was I going with that? Also, like understanding the fact and the process of letting go when you feel like it's time. Like if things are just always not working out and like you're kind of forcing, whether it be a situation or a friendship, no matter what, if you can acknowledge that like you're constantly drained and you just don't feel like it's doing anything for you internally, like you shouldn't even expect people or experiences to bring you happiness, of course, but if you're around someone and you just feel drained, that's what I mean, you know? Recognizing these blocks from your life and removing them, I'm telling you, can make all the difference. And once you make that step and that decision, I mean, it's almost instant what happens with your life. And the universe will provide you with something else. So sometimes you need to clear out things that are not aligning with your values and intentions in order to get something that is. So if, you know, you're not listening to your spirit guides or God, then literally, it's so cliche, I know, but truly, like, you are going to, whether you're spiritual or not, or believe in God or not, you're going to continue to experience the same things and the same situations through different people again and again until you learn the lesson and understand, like, okay, what do I need to change here within me? Because you can't go around changing other people. That's not how it works. It's the little things, but I can like break it down more. And it really just takes practice. And the more you like become conscious and aware, especially of your thoughts, the more you can see things and hear things and realize things. Like the realizations in your head start to change. It's just practice. Wow, look at my skin. Wow. I have a lot of dating advice. Probably because I've been through the ringer and through the worst of it. But, you know, I'm gonna continue coming out on top. And that's just a fact. But then you need to think, like, not everybody is at your level of understanding or your level of spirituality or your level of love and light and kindness. So it's very easy to spot those low vibration people because they're aggressors. Sorry, let me just contour my nose. You need to realize, like, sometimes you're not dealing with someone who's fully developed mentally or spiritually. And you kind of can't blame the people, as frustrating as it is. And it's not something that I can personally relate to because, I don't know, I guess when I was 22, I was becoming a mother. So I just, like, my experiences were so different from, like, people today. Some people today. God, I just can't. It's like, you know, they'll get mad at you. Like, let me just lash out at this person because it's easy or it's convenient. The truth isn't convenient to someone who doesn't want to know it, and they'll never hear it and they'll never see it. So you can't take these things personally, as, like, sad as it is. And, like, I don't want any part in that. People are, like, saying to you, you know, you're crazy, it's your fault. Like, it's usually a projection of their inner feelings, because maybe they feel crazy or they feel nuts or they know that they need to move on but they don't want to, or it's kind of like a tit for tat mentality, whereas, like, somebody who's spiritually developed and would be like, no, the mentality is such low vibration. Like, let me poke at you, let me poke. So bratty. You know, some people are just so desperate for any type of attention because they can't give themselves what they need. They're searching for it in other people, that they're gonna continue, like, take. And it just creates this energy surrounding anyone who's involved that just drags people down, and it becomes so toxic and negative, and it's something that I'll never want to be a part of. And I just will not allow myself to get there ever again. My detachment game is strong. And I'm not saying, like, I'm some professional or some spiritual advisor, but I am very spiritual. I do practice a lot of meditation, and I have a lot of knowledge and research that I've committed my time to. I just want to share what I know, you know, and what works for me may not work for you, but I think, like, starting everything and approaching everything with love, and, like, approaching everything with love and kindness, no matter how bad the situation is, you're just always gonna win. And that's what should be commended. Yeah, I just wanted to share, like, some ways that helped me get through, like, heartbreak and dealing with, like, gaslighting and manipulation, and I just, like, all of that, because I was dealing with it for years. So I basically have, like, a PhD in this. The reality of people's lives isn't talked about enough, and there's so much stigma around things not being perfect. Because of social media, everything looks so great, and it's, like, never as it is. I can promise you that. Something that you're so sure of could look a certain way online, and it could be nothing of the sort. So please, people, girls, guys, all of you, don't base your life and happiness and reality on social media, because it really is, like, a fraction of reality. You know, like, people go through their own personal experiences through their life before and after you, and it kind of somewhat shapes who you are as a person, or the way you view things or do things, sometimes based off of certain situations or experiences you've had in your life. You know, you can kind of sometimes subconsciously make decisions about what you kind of want or are doing in life without even really realizing it, because it's so internal, just within yourself. You know, you never know what somebody went through to get them to that point, and it doesn't mean it's wrong. Like, maybe if you went through that same path, you would be like that too. It doesn't make you right or wrong, it just makes it different. And acknowledging that is so important, because you need to be able to remove yourself from situations that aren't serving you in terms of just experiencing joy and love. That goes back to saying, like, if you're just always feeling, like, drained around people, those are sometimes usually the first signs of toxicity in friendships or relationships. I've definitely had my fair share of, like, depression and anxiety. I experience a lot of anxiety, social anxiety. I've had that for years, my whole life, actually. It's just kind of something that I live with now. But as I get older, I definitely, like, learn myself more and know, like better who I am and what experiences or situations trigger me or what like I need to remove myself from. So that's the thing. It just like comes with experience, you know, and as you grow into who you're supposed to be, you recognize more things about yourself, and then you can manipulate your life for the better and just be more positive, you know? Nose contour. Oh, this is so bad. Like, what did I do? Okay, I think that's better. Try to find the things that bring you little simple joys in your life, and like no matter what that looks like to anybody. 28 minutes, oh God. No matter what that looks like to anybody, you should be able to do you and what you enjoy and what brings you passion and motivation. And like, I don't care how that looks, you should be able to do that for yourself. People become so, it's hard because a lot of people don't talk about how much pressure is on them every day, whether it be like responsibilities or like other people relying on them. There's so many different factors in life that can just put so much pressure on a person every single day of their life. And that can be like motivation's biggest #1 killer. And that doesn't mean that you have any less passion than the person who's doing it. You know, it just means that maybe that person has more resources than you, or maybe that person doesn't have the amount of responsibility on them. They're able to do things quicker or faster or get it out there. Whereas, you know, you are trying to fight for that motivation back. And I think that that's okay. And people need to be more sensitive to like other people's situations. If you really look into a person's life and try to understand, like you might see things that, you know, you could learn from. Like someone who's not motivated, that doesn't mean they don't want to be motivated, and it doesn't mean that they have any less passion than the next person. There's a lot of people who are highly motivated. There's a lot of people who also have like a lot of help and resources, and that's great, you know? But comparing yourself to other people is like the #1 no. You just can't do it. Because nobody's better than the other. It's all experience, and everyone's doing the best that they can with what they have. So just try to be more sensitive of people. Well, I feel like I did my makeup quick, but then again, I look at, oh my God, this video is 30 minutes. I'm gonna definitely edit this way down because I don't know if you guys want to hear me just chit chat for hours. There's the neighbors staring again. Hello? Okay. The moral of this story is people need to be just more honest with themselves. There's balance in everything, and at whatever point in your life you are, you should always have that. And you shouldn't like overdo things. But there's a lot of greedy, selfish people, and create world peace. I literally just do the lightest touch on my brows. I actually did way more makeup than I wanted to. I do just want to put a little highlighter on. And remember, ladies, you lose them how you got them. So I mean, sweep it under the rug all you want. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Yeah, so I think those are the main things I wanted to talk about. And since my video is nearing 40 minutes, I am going to wrap this up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment box down below if you guys like these types of videos, if you want me to do more chit chat videos with you. You know, let me know some topics that I can discuss. Yeah, I really wanted to do a podcast, but I can't figure out the logistics of it all with everything else going on, and I need help. So, yeah. Hopefully, we continue to grow as a family, as a group, just take over the world with love, positivity, fashion, and all things beauty lifestyle. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope I didn't get too deep there with you guys. I know I really got into it, but I like just get it off my chest. I know certain people are watching to like help other people move forward, or people who have been in similar experiences but don't know how to like articulate what's going on, or you can live your happiest, best life that you deserve as your highest self. One thing I did forget to do though. Anything you guys want to know, I mean, put it down in the comment box below. Bye, sweethearts.
I'm taking over the world 'cause I'm a stronger